It's nearly been a year since my CRVO diagnosis. Hi, I'm Kayleigh, welcome to my channel Hartiful. If you're new, then I usually make videos about my small business and just little daily life bits, so if you want to check out any of my other videos, then you can do. And if you want to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. So today's video is a little bit different because it's nearly been a year since my CRVO diagnosis, so I thought I would do a little update. If you're new or you don't know, then CRVO stands for Central Retinal Vein Occlusion, which is basically like a blood clot, eye stroke, some people say different things, in your eye, and it leads to vision loss. So this is my left eye, which has a CRVO. But yeah, I thought since it's been a year since my diagnosis nearly, since I had the CRVO, I thought I would do a little update. So if you have a CRVO or you're currently going through the diagnosis, then please comment below because it's cool to know other people's stories and your treatments and if it's working for you. But yeah, if you haven't had a CRVO or you aren't interested, then this video might not be the one for you, so feel free to give this one a little skip. It basically means I can't see out of that eye, and I've been having treatment for it to hopefully restore vision, maintain, I don't know. Oh, and if you have had a CRVO and you want to see more videos about like my diagnosis, my injections and that kind of thing, like my tips and tricks that I've learned over the last year, then I've made videos on my channel about them in more detail, so I won't go into too much detail about them today. So yeah, I think it's been a year since my vision started to get blurry, and I thought, because I had like a little not spot on my eye, but like a little lump on my eye, so I thought it was just to do with that, but then it started to get worse, so I probably should have gone sooner, but I really did think that was why, so I didn't. But then, yeah, my vision got worse and worse. I had really bad migraines too, and yeah, I eventually went to the doctors and they referred me to A&E, and I had to go to A&E and wait there for like 3 or 4 hours when I first went, and then the doctor diagnosed me with a CRVO after looking into my eye and doing the scans and everything. So yeah, he was super surprised that it was a CRVO. First he just thought I was short-sighted and exaggerating, I guess, I don't know. But then he said that I had a CRVO, and it was surprising because usually people are older, they get CRVOs. Like there's some cases where people are younger, but the main cause is high blood pressure, which mine's okay, and being older, and I wasn't in either of those two categories. So I've been having lots of blood tests done. I'm waiting for my ECG results still, but yeah, over the last year I've had so many blood tests, it's like I'm vampired out. But a few of them have come back as my white blood cells and red blood cells have some issues. I'll put the names of the things I have in the here if I remember that, if I can look on my test. I also found that I have low B12 and low iron, which is weird because I was having B12 and iron tablets. But yeah, it's recently that I've changed my B12 and iron because I was having the tablets before, but then obviously when I saw the blood results that they were still low, I looked into it a bit, and I think maybe my stomach wasn't absorbing them. So I switched to B12 spray, which you just spray in your mouth, and that seemed to make my blood test results go up for my B12, but I hadn't done that with the iron yet since my last blood test. So I get my next blood test in like 3 months. I'm sorry if this is rambling, but I get my next blood test in 3 months, and then hopefully my iron will go up because I've been having the spray for that, and that makes me super nauseous as well, so it must be doing something, I guess, but I'm gonna stick with it and hopefully that helps. Because one of the doctors and eye specialists I saw said that it can be linked to it, so we'll see. He also said Raynaud's can be linked to it as well, because I get really cold hands and Raynaud's. At the moment I still don't know the reason for my CRVO, and we're nearly a year on, so hopefully I'll get some answers. But yeah, I think that's one of the hardest things, because mentally, like, you don't know why it happened, so you just worry that it could happen again, like with your other eye or this eye again, and get even worse. But yeah, anyway, back to the story. After my diagnosis, I went and had my first eye injection like a week after, I think, and I was put on to Vabissimo, which is a type of injection. Obviously you have the injections into your eye. I've made videos about that before, so if you want to know more about going for the eye injection on the day, then you can watch those videos. Yeah, I think I've had 6 injections now. So I had the first 3 4 weeks apart, and then I've had like another 3, I think. Yeah, you have the injection at the hospital and they go through everything and you have it into your eyeball, like the white part. It's not as scary and it really doesn't hurt because you have numbing drops as well. So since my first injections, they've said that the edema has gone down and the blood has not as like heavy as it was. I'll see if I can find the pictures from the first time I had it and put them here, like the scans. That could be helpful if you've had them, I guess. So yeah, the doctor said he wasn't happy with the progress that it was making. The first time after a few of my injections, I saw this really moody doctor and he really made me depressed after I'd seen his thing, but he just put me on the same Babysimo ones again. But the doctor this time put me on to Aliyah HD because he wasn't happy with how the progress was making with my eye. But he seems confident that he'll be able to help me with my eye and eventually restore more vision, so I'm hoping that's the case. But I think you really don't know. I think every individual's different, so you could have injections and then your eye is completely better in like a few months or something. So that's why it's interesting. If you can comment below if you've had one, then it's cool to know different people's experiences because obviously it is different for everybody. So yeah, I had my first Aliyah HD injection on July 2nd. Yeah, July 2nd. So it's too early to tell really because obviously it's only the first injection. Yeah, I'll keep you updated with my new Aliyah HD journey. Hopefully it's better than Babysimo for me. But like I said, some injections might work for you better than other people. Obviously everyone's different. And I'm not a medical expert, so don't listen to me, this is just my story. So yes, I'm feeling hopeful with now the change of treatment plan because I just felt like with Babysimo, it got better for like a few days after I've had the injection and then it just didn't again. Yeah, it's like I'm starting from the beginning again because I've only had 1 injection with it. So I'm hoping that it can help me and relieve any symptoms. I still get super bad migraines and obviously my eye I still can't see. So yeah, a year on and I'm still waiting for a reason for why I got it, and I'm basically starting afresh with injections, but we'll see. I'm feeling hopeful. Maybe, I mean you have to be. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you if you've had a CRVO, and like I said, I've made other videos way more in depth about my diagnosis, injections, and what to do on injection day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you got this far, and if you want to subscribe, that would be cool as well. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.